What's up, guys? I'm coming back here with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the DJI MAVIC 4. Oh, wait. No, guys, we're talking about the DJI MAVIC 3, the newest DJI drone that's come out from DJI that was released on November 4th of 2021. I'm especially excited that they came out. I was waiting for it. I was like, is there going to be a MAVIC 3? And eventually they came out with a MAVIC 3. There was rumors about it, and now finally it's released. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to just go over some of the specs in the quickest amount of time possible, just what the MAVIC 3 has currently right now. So the DJI MAVIC 3 has a 4/3 inch sensor. It's a big sensor that shoots 5.1K, 50 frames per second. They jumped from that 30 straight to that 60 frames per second. And now you have, and the other good thing is you have slow-mo at 4K at 120 frames per second. How good can you get with that? And 1080 at 200 frames per second. So that's those amazing features have just blew my mind. When I heard about those, I was like, wow. So that's one of the more upgraded features that are there on the DJI MAVIC 3. And DJI MAVIC 3 now is equipped with all of its features. As you probably know, if you probably watched other videos, people said that the MAVIC 3 had missing features early in 2021. Like there was no hyperlapse, master shots, which is completely new, actually. It's not on the My Mavic 2 Pro. So that's definitely an upgrade. There's hyperlapse, quick shots, active track not 2.0, 5.0. So yeah, so it's much more advanced. So there was lacking all of those features. I know people were very, very disappointed last year because there were it was just a drone that could fly and take pictures, and that was it. But now we have all our features, and the MAVIC 3 is with the family of drones features that other drones that belong in the DJI family. So the drone has Active Track 5.0, and Active Track 5.0 is a more advanced way of avoiding obstacles, and the MAVIC 2 Pro does a great job. MAVIC 3, it really upgrades the level. Like it can sense thinner items, apparently, thinner branches, not too thin, and it can do all kind of crazy stuff like going around trees faster, and you can it just blows your mind how fast it goes. So Active Track 5.0 is one of the upgrades. Also, the MAVIC 3 has what is called fisheye sensors. So the MAVIC 2 Pro, as you probably have seen, has front, back, downwards, upwards, and so one is on the side. The MAVIC 3 really decreases the sensor payload. So the MAVIC 3 has ones on the bottom, top, front, and back. There's a little catch to the back though. The back, they are fisheye sensors. So the fisheye go to the back and look a little bit to the side, which is extremely cool, which is extremely awesome. Excellent feature as compared to the MAVIC 2 Pro. The MAVIC 2 Pro really had those side cameras. So that's really an upgrade. And about the front cameras also point to the side. So you have two front cameras pointing to the side and front, and two back cameras pointing to the back and side. And then we have ones pointing up to the up and down. So totally we do have omnidirectional obstacle avoidance on the DJI MAVIC 2 Pro. Pretty awesome, right? So those are like what people will be using the most, like active track, how well it can follow you, on like a bicycle, vehicle, or motorcycle and stuff. It also has it has thinner and more of a aggressive look to it. So it has like thinner arms, thinner legs, and it has more of an aggressive, flies more aggressively. So like stick movements apparently are very, very sensitive. So if you put it, like if you do left and right, you got to be kind of careful, because the drone will just go left really quickly, right really quickly, front and back very quickly. So yeah, so that's as far as the drone's physical movement. That is really a really thing that you should look out for, but also a really good upgrade. So if you want to go out and get like footage as quickly as possible, you can really, that feature is really there to help you get that shot that you need. Now let's go just talk about the camera. The camera, 28x zoom. Like, how much better is that, guys? How much better is that? You can like my Mavic 2 Pro, I have the Hasselblad version, but you can't zoom on that. Mavic 2 Zoom can zoom twice its original. Mavic 3, you get 28x on a camera that flies up in the sky. What do you think of that? I've seen videos. It's absolutely incredible. You can get that much clarity, and there's actually in a recent firmware update, there's an improvement that they made about it, which basically stated that the people were saying that the sharpness when it comes to the zoom of the Mavic 3 wasn't good at all. And I thought it was actually great. They didn't need to do anything for it, in my opinion. But DJI actually made it way sharper and way cleaner to see zoomed in. One more thing. Aside from the camera, pretty amazing camera that can shoot 5.1K now. You get to shoot above 4K. I don't know why anybody would, but it's a great feature. You get 46 minutes of flight time. 46 minutes. That's like forever. You're like, you could be flying the Mavic 3 forever in the air. Like, think about it. Like, 46 minutes to get all the shots that you need. 46 minutes is a complete upgrade to the Mavic 2 Pro. I don't know if it's a bigger battery. The Mavic 3 does have a bigger battery, so it should be able to hold more capacity. But super exciting feature. You get to fly longer than you used to on the other drones. I think it actually beats the Autel Evo. If you've never heard of the Autel Evo, it's a drone that made by Autel Robotics. That Evo 2 and Evo both fly for about 40 minutes. But we get 46 minutes on the Mavic 3, which is absolutely a work hard. So, yeah, features are just great. Also, reduced noise. One more thing. Mavic 2 Pro is quiet, but the Mavic 3, you can't even hear it, even when you're from 7 feet away. It's like, it's absolutely dead silent and dead quiet. So, that's one big thing. If you want to fly and not disturb anybody, that's just the drone is for you. If you want to like be silent, fly silently, and basically fly in like, well, parks, visitors won't even know. Well, not that you should spy on them, but visitors won't even know you're flying because this thing is absolutely quiet. I call it the silent flyer. So anyway, I hope you liked just that overview of the DJI Mavic 3. Just I gave you a quick description because I am I want to convince you guys to get this because I am part of the DJI affiliate program, and I will post a link to buying the aircraft in the description below. So make sure you check that out. So yeah, and if you buy it, and anybody who's interested in the DJI affiliate program, it's a program where you can get 5% commission from DJI if you promote their products on social media and YouTube or whatever media website that you put it on. So just make sure you check that out if you can. And hopefully what I told you will convince you that the Mavic 3 is absolutely a great drone. All different kinds of, one more thing, all different kinds of modes. Sport mode, you get up to 46 miles per hour. I think that's the same as the Mavic 2 Pro. But you get cinematic mode and a lot of cool features. So based on what I said, I hope you guys make a decision on what drone to get next and what drone's the next drone for you. And have a great day.